That's why I respect like a Wale, or like I'm a big 2Pac fan, so like I watch so many like 2Pac interviews and just like footage or whatever. But it's like to me they strike me as the same type of people where it's like, yo, when Wale is like feeling something or thinking something, he's saying it fucking immediately. It might be hella positive or it might be hella negative, but it's just he wearing his heart on his sleeve in the moment.
J. Cole addresses Wale and speaks on the comparison between the two artists. Now, for context, it's important to note that this conversation stimulates from Season 1, Episode 7 of J. Cole's audio series, Inevitable. And within this episode, J. Cole and Eve briefly speak on why Cole is a huge fan of Wale.
Never said this to Eve, or like it was just quietly something I was dealing with internally, because that's the other thing about myself is like I always dealt with shit from when I was a kid internally. It wasn't like I'd be like that's why I respect like a Wale, or like I'm a big 2Pac fan, so like I watch so many like 2Pac interviews and just like footage or whatever. But it's like to me they strike me as the same type of people where it's like, yo, when Wale is like feeling something or thinking something, he's saying it fucking immediately. It might be hella positive or it might be hella negative, but it's just he wearing his heart on his sleeve in the moment. And to me it's like I might have a negative thought, but it's like I'm not gonna say it out loud. You know what I mean? Like, so then I might, back then my way of dealing with it was like suppress. You know what I mean? Like suppress, and that shit like builds up.
Now, for those of you tapped into Carolina's finest, you understand this isn't breaking news, but broken news. J. Cole and Wale were two of the most prominent voices in rap during the blog era. While the rapper from Carolina was garnering attention via his mixtapes, college shows, and relatable storytelling, Wale was known for his amazing songwriting, extensive shoe collection, and some of the most witty sports bars an MC has ever said on record. However, something that they both had in common is that both artists had to overcome enormous amount of hate thrown their direction at the genesis of their mainstream journey. And these are not my words, these are his.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
First of all, niggas have said that I'm not on record.
It's over.
It's over.
Yeah, that's
it's
how I felt.
over. Like the same way that Wale felt on that bus, where when his album came out and did 20-something thousand, I'm sure he felt like, oh shit, it's over. Now we know that I think one of the most underrated stories in rap history is the fact that Wale's bounce back
was
from his first album, like
crazy
disaster of a rollout, like label dropping the ball, to what his career actually became and flourished is a wildly like underrated story in rap. You know what I mean?
We might need to do one of these one day.
For real.
And there you have it. Now, if you would like to hear more on what exactly went wrong for Wale, I did do a breakdown on it a while back. I'll be sure to link it in this description so you can all check that out. That being said, I do find it intriguing hearing Cole make the comparison between Wale and himself, because slick, duplicitous media members would often compare the two in an attempt to stir up strife between the two MCs.
If you ask people who is the better MC
talk about
out
the same
of J.
thing,
Cole and Wale, I would assume most people will say J. Cole.
Came out. And a lot of people took shock to that because J. Cole had this song called, what was it, False Prophets, where a lot of people said the second verse was going at you. Did you think that? Did you feel that?
I mean,
let me get the lighter back in.
I don't think that.
Wale, again, we don't have to keep saying it, but we all know Wale can rap. We all know he's dope. I think he's underrated as far as an artist. I think he has put out better albums than a lot of people that we speak about more than we speak about Wale. But when you're just talking about rapping, I don't think Wale has better verses than Cole. I don't think he has a better delivery than Cole.
Delivery, I will 100% say J. Cole has a better delivery.
Right, so
without question.
So when you say Wale raps better than, it's just like
content, technicality, versatility, range. I think he covers those things.
You don't think Cole is just as versatile?
Friends my ass, J. Cole made that record.
Alright, why didn't you?
I don't care if they friends. He didn't pick up the phone and go kill that nigga.
They were at the game
Kill
later that night. They were at the game later that night.
Now, I'm curious to see what some of you think in the comments. Do you believe that Wale and J. Cole are comparable to each other? Do you feel Wale is more versatile than Cole? You all let me know what you think in the comments. But if you're asking me, I don't think it's criminal to compare the two as songwriters because both have shown the ability to create amazing records across various styles and decades. Now, I personally give Cole the edge in that category due to the fact he's only gotten better as time has passed. Now, of course, early on, it was clear that Wale had a better talent for creating a hit record. But if you just look at the amount of hits Cole has accumulated over the years, objectively, you would have to give that edge to Cole as well. But I never want to totally dismiss anyone who has an alternative or opposing opinion on this. So you all let me know what you think in the comments. Also, Wale recently released a new record entitled Blanco, and I must say, it definitely had me concerned for Wale the person. While yes, the record sounds really good, Wale is vulnerable, he's witty, and the production just sounds really smooth to listen to on the late night drive. However, as someone who listens to the content of what an artist is saying, it sounds like Wale is still having his battles with drug addiction. And as someone who is a fan of Wale, I hope the people who are close to him are reaching out to check on their guy, because those lyrics felt like a cry out for help, in my humble opinion. But you all tell me, because that's my video for today. Caleb from Twitter, signing out. Hey, before I get out of here, I wanted to take the time to say thank you to Ice from the Joe Budden podcast, because earlier last week, I mentioned on my Twitter account that we were 9 subscribers away from reaching 700 on this channel, and Ice randomly quoted, highlighted, and subscribed to the channel. And after he did that, we instantly saw 10 additional people from X subscribe to the content as well and support the J. Cole community that we are building together. And man, bro, I just want to say thank you, man, because now we are officially in the 700 club, and we are only 284 subscribers away from monetizing this channel. And bro, that is mind-blowing to me, because we made this pivot at the top of the year, and it's kind of mind-blowing to think that within 2 months we are this close to achieving something that a lot of people, at least around me, didn't believe would be actually achievable. And I don't take any of it for granted. I know a large part of that has to do with people like you all that's just genuinely showing love, supporting the channel, you're commenting, you're liking, and then you're sharing it with your fellow friends. And I thank you for that. And so that's all I got to say. That's my video for today. Caleb from Twitter, signing out.